Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we're going to add some more code to the special one movement script, and we're actually going to begin to test this out. And we're going to begin in the void update, and we're going to say underscore projectile lifetime minus equals time dot delta time. Let's close that line off into the comments, decrease, and I'll just put value and I'll copy and paste that naming convention in. And we're going to say if open and close brackets projectile lifetime is less than 0, and again we'll just get that into the comments. What we're going to do is say that the projectile lifetime is equal to 0, so we prevent a negative number, and we'll just say then make projectile lifetime equal to 0. Again, if open and close brackets projectile lifetime is equal to 0, then we'll say destroy open and close brackets, close the line off, inside the brackets game object, and we want the lowercase g in this instance. And then we'll come to the comments, we'll say then destroy game object, this script is attached to, and we'll just save that off there. So because our projectile lifetime is 5, this should count down in normal seconds. So after 5 seconds, we'll prevent a negative number by making sure it can only equal 0 once it's counting down, and then when it is, we'll destroy it. We'll downsize Visual Studio. Now, as you can see, I have a basic scene set up here. So it isn't necessary for you to do this, but it just makes it easier for testing. We have a floor and we have a sphere. Now this sphere is going to represent our fireball, our energy ball that we're going to be throwing. Now obviously when we implement this into the game, this will be replaced by a particle system or something similar. But for now, this will do for movement, so I'll attach the script to the sphere. We'll hit play, and after 5 seconds, that sphere should, and it has been destroyed. If I just pause that and come to the scene, you won't be able to see any sphere objects because they've now been destroyed. That's why they're not in the inspect here, or the hierarchy here, should I say. So let's stop that so we can get the sphere back. So now we've prevented the sphere from actually lasting too long. I know some of you may have scenes without walls or whatever, so this just prevents them from having too many, going off into the distance constantly. So it's ideal to have. Now I have a wall here disabled. I'm going to re-enable that. So now if we play, as you can see, it hits the wall, but that's not what we actually want. So we're going to come back to the script, and under fixed update we'll use void on trigger enter. I'll just change that to underscore collision, and we're going to say if open and close brackets underscore collision dot game object with the lowercase g again dot tag double equals quote marks player, and we want head hit. We'll enter just before the close brackets, so we're going to use OR which is the two vertical lines underscore collision dot, and again we want game object dot tag double equals the player, and we want the body hit tag. So let's get this into the comments. If projectile collides with game object with tag of, I'll just copy and paste player head it in there. We'll copy and paste the comment in the line below, and we'll use or projectile collides with game object with tag of body hit. And what we're going to do for now is we're going to destroy the game object, so I'll just paste that in now. Obviously, before we destroy the game object, we'll need some code so that we can actually damage the opponent. You may want to add some sort of explosion effect or whatever, but for now we're just going to destroy it. This is just for testing. And we're going to save that off. So let's come to the wall and we'll assign the player head hit tag to begin with. Actually, come to think of it, that should be opponent, but it doesn't really matter. As long as we can test that the actual sphere has been destroyed when it hits an object with tag, which it's doing for the player head hit. We'll change that to player body hit. And again, that has worked. It's destroyed the sphere. I'll just break this up for editing a little bit more. And I'll change that to opponent body hit, head hit, sorry, this time. Now we'll do the body hit. And I'll just cut and paste the OR in. So let's put that in there. So opponent body hit. And let's save that off. And we'll check it's still working. We'll switch to opponent head hit tag, and it's destroyed. As you can see, it no longer appears here. We'll also double check the opponent body hit. So the actual movement's working fine. It's being destroyed if it stays active too long. It gets destroyed if it collides with the opponent. As I said here, before we destroy the game object, we'll need to add some code to damage the opponent. We've done that sort of thing before, but I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.